Hey there, my name is Brett Lindenberg, recording out of my home office. I'm the co-founder of Gentleman's Hanger, and if you're watching this video right now, it means you've purchased or received one of the old school Gentleman's Hanger line of products, and I know you've got plenty of options when it comes to grooming, and I really appreciate you choosing us for your shaving ritual. Now in this video I'm going to be demonstrating how to use Gentleman's Hanger Old School Natural Shave Cream, and as you can see I've grown out a substantial beard for this occasion, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting rid of it very soon. Now, before we get into this instruction, I just want to take this opportunity to share a little bit more about Gentleman's Hanger, how this family business got started, so that you can be confident in knowing where your natural shave creams, your aftershave, and other products came from. Having genuine, old school ingredients is not just some tagline for us, but it really helps us. It really guides us in every product that we put together, really. Now, the story of Gentleman's Hanger actually begins with my business partner, Jim McManamy, in the sleepy lake town of Williams Bay, Wisconsin. Now, a lot of guys like to do things like fix cars on the weekend, watch sports, like me. But one of Jim's unique passions has always been to make shaving cream right there on his kitchen table using original recipes that our grandfathers, that our great-grandfathers would have enjoyed back in their time. Now, Jim meticulously would make these creams for personal use, and still does today, to give away to friends, family to enjoy, and fortunately I was one of the lucky recipients of these shaving creams. Now, I always have enjoyed the process of traditional wet shaving, and I like the way that it feels on my skin, but the majority of shaving cream is available in the market. They'd always kind of leave my skin feeling just irritated, itchy. I'd break out a lot, so I didn't do it that frequently. And what we eventually discovered is that a lot of the original formulas of shaving cream actually contain a lot of harsh chemicals that cause irritation among a lot of people, and same with the smells that are in those shaving creams that can really leave you feeling itchy and just that burning sensation afterwards. Now, as a result of this, Jim really set out to create a formula that pays homage to the old school traditional shave but doesn't irritate the skin. And fortunately, Jim was able to accomplish this, found out by incorporating some natural ingredients into the formulas, into these traditional formulas, infusing organic ingredients like aloe leaf juice and green tea extracts. These don't irritate the skin and instead actually help to replenish and restore the skin, unlike some of the old ingredients that were used in these shaving creams. Since that time, I'm obviously happy to say that Gentleman's Hanger has grown into something really very special for us. We've happily moved from the kitchen table to a larger co-packing facility for our creams, from developing creams just for friends and family to becoming the #1 rated shaving cream on Amazon.com, which is extremely humbling. And while people now beyond our immediate circle of friends and family now use our products, we continue to remain true to that old school shave that really made this happen. We're still a small business. We're made in the USA, made in Wisconsin. We really appreciate you as a customer. And if you ever have any feedback or questions about Gentleman's Hanger products, just email us directly, info@gentlemanshanger.com. We've included the link. Should be located just below this video. And either Jim or myself is going to personally respond to any email that you send to this address as part of our commitment to serving you. Okay, a little bit long-winded there. Now that you know more about the Gentleman's Hanger story, let's transition into how to best use your old school natural shave cream, which I've conveniently have a bottle of right here. Now, everyone's shaving ritual is going to be a little bit different. Mine's going to be different than yours, that sort of thing. And if you've got something that already works for you, that's awesome. Great. Stick with that. The way that I'm going to show you is how to apply using your finger, which is the way that I generally do it. Now, when you start using the shaving cream, you actually only need a very small dab. I usually take 2 fingers because I've got a ton of facial hair right now. But typically, if you shave pretty frequently, you probably only need about 1 finger dab worth. You can see it right here. But this is where a lot of people go wrong when they start out with wet shaving. They think that you need to like really just take a huge gob up and just, you know, kind of mess up your face there to create a lather. This really isn't necessary at all. You only need, you know, a dab or so to cover your entire face, your entire neck area as well. And this is going to help the product last you a lot longer, like a few months even if you know, shave a few times a week. So I'm going to take this, and I've got my my brush here. I also have my cup to shave in. I've already put some hot water in the bowl, and as you can see, I'm just going to dab it right down here and start working up a lather as we speak. You can see that I'm using the shave brush right now with my hot water to swirl the shave cream, build up a nice lather for my face, and start applying here. As you can see, I really didn't even put much into this bowl, and I'm already able to work that up really quickly and start applying this to my face. I unfortunately do not have a mirror in front of me, so I'm not able to tell really what's going on at this point. But that's all you really need. Next, we're going to show you an instructional video on how to complete a wet shave using a Badger brush from start to finish, produced by our friends at Sharpologist. They do a much better job at a tutorial video of a wet shave than we do. So we wanted to refer you over to Mark at Sharpologist there. And thanks again for watching this. I look forward to hearing from you in the future. As a gift for watching, you can download a free 40-page comprehensive wet shaving manual for more advanced techniques than the ones that I've shown in this video, just kind of for getting started. We're also going to give you a coupon code for your next purchase because we love repeat customers. That's what we're all about. We want you to be part of the Gentleman's Hanger family for a very long time and be happy. Click the button below this video for your coupon and guide, and enjoy the rest of the video.
Those new to traditional shaving can often take up to 45 minutes for a complete multi-pass shave. But after a little practice, it's quite possible to have a great shave in about 10 minutes. I rubbed a cotton pad across my face to prove that I have stubble. I've just had a shower, so my face has been sufficiently prepared. If I don't shower, I'll take an extra minute or so to wash my face with a little of the shave cream or soap I'm about to use. Doctors have told me that it can take up to 3 minutes to completely prepare the face for a shave, but luckily I've discovered I can get by with a little less. I can save a little more time by combining face prep and face lathering with a shave brush. A shave brush is a great multitasking tool. It can hydrate the skin and hair, lubricating the skin and easing the hair out of its shaft a bit to make it easier to cut. It can gently get rid of all the little microscopic bits of debris from around the hair to clear the way for the cut, and it can get the hair to rise off the skin for an easier shave. The 10-minute traditional wet shave may require some compromises, but this part of the process shouldn't be one of them. Short strokes with just enough pressure on the razor to hold the blade to the face and careful attention to blade angle is a requirement here. And notice the efficiency of cutting. Very little overlap between strokes and no repeating strokes over the same spot. Also notice that I divide my face into small areas that follow the flattest facets like a diamond, presenting a clean blade at the beginning of each facet and trying not to shave on rounded contours whenever possible. I always shave straight down for this first part of the shave, even though the grain of my stubble doesn't necessarily go that way. I found that going straight down is the easiest way to maintain a good razor angle, and as long as I've made a proper lather, I won't have any problems. If I were shaving with a multi-blade cartridge, I would definitely shave with the grain though. Pay special attention to highly contoured areas like around the nose. Although it may look like I'm shaving over the same area again and again, I'm actually changing the position of the razor just a bit to cover the curved areas. And don't be afraid of moving things out of the way when necessary. Now a quick splash of water to rinse and inspect. If the shave is good enough at this point, stop now, apply your aftershave, and move along. I want a closer shave, so I'm going to relather for another pass. If my beard was particularly thick, say from not shaving for a few days, I might repeat that first pass. But daily shaving will keep the stubble down to a manageable level, so I'm going to shave upward, again making sure my blade angle is about 30 degrees to my face, and shaving with just enough pressure to hold the blade of the razor along the facets of my face. Notice that I keep my wrist locked and move the razor with my entire arm. Doing this assists with maintaining a good blade angle. By the way, even though I've edited this video to make it more visually interesting, I did really shave in 10 minutes. This particular camera angle was shot in real time. Some of you may be thinking that I'm shaving insanely fast, and in a way it's true. I usually take a much more leisurely shave. But after some practice, I'm now able to speed up safely when time is short. My mustache area is particularly sensitive, so rather than shaving straight up here, I shave from the outer edges inward. Another quick rinse to keep my face wet, and I decide I've got the time for a final against grain pass for that smooth as a baby's butt feeling. After I give my face a relatively thin coat, I squeeze the brush slightly to bring up some of the incredibly rich lather that's buried inside the brush, and apply it by hand for a little extra protection. The cat joins me for a last quick rinse and check to see if I've missed something. Whoops, I still have a couple rough spots, so I bring up more of that rich, lathery goodness from my brush and apply it to those areas. Depending on the rough area, I use either a hooking action or a buffing action to smooth off those little areas I missed. Now a thorough hot water rinse to wash off any remaining lather residue. Using clean hot water for this is the best way to go, but if you're under conservation restrictions, just use the water left in the wash basin. Hey, that's a great shave, and I made it in about 10 minutes. I like to take a cotton pad soaked in witch hazel and gently wipe my face. Witch hazel is kind of the original aftershave and can be very effective in combating ingrown hairs and acne. A final splash of cool water to finish closing off the pores, then a dab of aftershave balm massaged into my wet face with wet hands to soothe and protect. Don't forget to police up the area when you're finished. And here's the proof, no fibers caught in the stubble after rubbing with a dry cotton pad.
Check us out on the web